the shortstop. I'm gonna say you.
Welcome to the Life Chat Podcast, seeking the truth with Derek Powell, navigating you through. Every Wednesday night, new topics ignite. Join the journey, let's take flight. Bringing insights that change our view. Derek's voice, clear and true. Tune in each week, discover new light. Life Chat Podcast, reach a new height.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Life Chat Podcast. Thank you for joining me tonight. Thank you for joining me. We started at a later time. You know, life shows up, and sometimes we have to just do what we have to do. But we are here. We're here tonight with my very special guest, Dr. Benita Rufus-Gassi. I call her Miss Benita, but I was corrected, Dr. Benita Rufus-Gassi. And our topic for tonight is who is Dr. Benita Rufus-Gassi.
All right, y'all. We're going to get into it. Hi, everybody. I'm Dr. and Miss. They call me both. Miss Benita. And I'm from the Miss Benita Show, TV and radio network, which started on Gospel 105.1 FM and then went on to TV to air on Fox 21 network in Delmarva. So that's how I started out on there. So
with your credentials, I never got around to asking you what pushed you to. First of all, did you ever see yourself being in the position that you're in? Because you're all over the country doing different things or different events with celebrities and all these and big name people, and you know you're at a lot of events. You host a lot of events, and you're a part of a pretty big class of people that walking red carpets
right.
and all that type of stuff. Did you ever really see yourself doing these things? And when did you actually put forth your effort to make these moves?
So, no, I did not see myself doing any of these things. I was a licensed master cosmetologist that owned a salon and spa. And I was sponsoring a young lady that was doing music. And as her sponsor, we went to big events. I met major celebrities like Tiny, T.I.'s wife. We did stuff with her twice. Kenny Lattimore, just Carl Thomas, you name it. It's just so many that I've worked with in the beginning days with her by being her sponsor and, helping her with her events and stuff like that. So out of nowhere, she had started working at OC 104. And a couple days later, I was working at Gospel 105.1 FM. I did a commercial on their network. And a guy, he was like, the owner, Mr. Elder Porter, he was like, "Oh, how do you want me to say your commercial? What do you want me to do? What do you want me to say?" I said, "I don't want you to say nothing." I said, "If I'm paying this money for my commercial, they're going to hear my voice, not yours."
Your time is.
Yeah, if I'm paying my money, they're going to hear me. So I said, okay. He said, okay, no problem. So it's supposed to be a 30-second commercial, but I did such a great commercial and it was 1 minute that he let me have the whole minute for the same price. And people was just running up to me like I was famous. They was like, "I know you. I know your voice anywhere. You're on Gospel 105. I'm like, it's a commercial. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm like, oh my God, they going crazy over a commercial? I said, maybe I should have a show. So me and the lady that was the manager, Miss Lorraine Thaws, I love her, Miss Lorraine. Miss Lorraine was like, "Miss Benita, yeah, you could do, let's go ask Elder Porter, can you have a show?" I said, "Well, what we gonna call it?" She said, "The Miss Benita Show." I said, "Oh yeah, that's dope. Let's go." So Miss Benita Show was born on Gospel 105.1 FM. My life was prophesied by the one and only Pastor Shirley Caesar, who was one of my first celebrity interviews, and everything she predicted has been coming true. So I'm just amazed. So she was like, "You're going to be on TV real soon." And it was 6 months later, I was on TV after she prophesied it.
But you had the charisma, you had a personality for that. Everybody don't have that. Everybody don't have the ability to just to take over not take over, but to do what they have to do in front of a crowd or with a crowd and not feel, not be what's the word I'm looking for? Not to be intimidated.
Okay.
I don't know I don't know actually how you feel when you're in front of all these people, but you make it look really easy, and your charisma is always
Sometimes
there.
I'm nervous, but I try not to show it. But sometimes I'm nervous.
We're gonna give a little backstory of Benita, Miss Benita. I've been knowing Benita all my life. I told you I'm 50 years old, and I've been knowing Benita. I guess I'm going to say about 49 of those years. I've been knowing Benita forever. We basically grew up together. I'm not going to say
We
raised together,
did.
but
We were
grew up together.
yes, we were raised together. Basically, we just didn't live in
And
the same house
basically,
because
and
I was over South Milford all the time,
on the
where
big
you
side,
live.
the big side.
Yes.
But I don't even know. A lot of people might not
And
know that
I gotta give you I gotta do it. Y'all, guess what his nickname was? Bun
That's what I'm
Buns.
doing. That was that was my nickname. It's still my nickname. I mean, some people still call me that, and some people don't even know my actual first
Can
name.
you tell? Listen, even though you're interviewing me, tell them why they called you that.
I don't even know, honestly. All I know is what I've heard. And I've heard that we're not going to keep this on me either. All I know is that I heard that it was because it started off. It was like three different names. It started off as bundles because I was a bundle of joy. Then it
Oh,
changed from that to bun. Then it was just doubled as bun. But I have no idea. Honestly, I've been trying to
it
find out.
just happened,
So
right? But
yeah,
that's
but
what's up. But that's my
that
boy
is
all my life, y'all.
that is my nickname. And actually, at one time, you know what, Benita, I always throw in my addiction, pieces of my addiction in my episodes. But we're gonna get directly back to you in just a minute. But in the middle of my at one point in my addiction, I worked for Benita at her shop for it wasn't long at all for a few days,
Yes.
but at that time, this was I think this was actually before you actually made the move to
And
the
the
Miss
crazy
Benita
part, I
shop.
forgot you worked at my shop, and you did.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
swear, it's been people wouldn't believe how many people worked at my shop. How many times I gave people chances and looked out for them. Like it was
That's what you do.
amazing to be able to
That's
do
what you
that.
do. You always. I seem you look out for people. You try to help people, and um, I see that. Like even in another incident, you had me on on one of your episodes, one of your shows. I forgot what the name of it was, but with the beats when you let me showcase my
Okay,
some of my
yes,
beats.
you was one of our sponsors for God's Got Talent.
I got talent, and
And you
you always
sponsored
try
the
to help other
beats. You gave
individuals.
us like 6 beats to use for the winner, and that he could choose one of them.
You always try to help other individuals. So back to the topic of who is Miss Benito. Why? What do you get out of what you do now? What's your fulfillment in helping other people and doing what you do? Because it's all about uh, promoting your brand and keeping yourself out there, keeping yourself
Yes,
motivated to level up on your platform. But you help
yes,
so many people out, and where do you feel where do you see yourself as far as helping other people when you do, because you do it a lot.
right. Well, I just think that when I help people, it makes me feel good. Honestly, it's a feeling that you can never, ever. I don't know. I just know I feel good. I like helping people. I love making people happy, and it's a gift, to be able to do things for people.
Okay, Miss Gift, but also I want to let the people know that Miss Benita is in the car, so we see her moving around, but so she's in the car. But yeah,
Sorry
she's in
about
the
that.
car. Okay, but um when you do the things that you do, right, with your brand, your labels, and you make these moves. What type of information would you want to have? What type of information would you have for somebody that wants to get involved um, with what you do? Because some people may not know exactly what you do. I remember seeing Miss Benita, the FM broker. With
Yes.
music, radio stations and TV
Yeah, I
stations.
do. It's called music real estate. So I work for a brokerage firm called ALB Consultant Services, and we distribute music on all the FM platforms like Hot 97, Power 99, things like that. We get artists put on to those platforms. Um, I work as a contractor with many companies, so that's just one of the companies I work with. I work with Miss Eva Patterson in California with Raw Nation and 360 Raw Magazine, which we do the Grammys, BET, which I'm about to go on the 29th out there for the Grammys. And
Red,
it's
red
going to be
carpet
so
again.
lit. I can't wait to get out there. Um, we we do a lot. Like he said, my credentials are large. I do so much. I'm a licensed master cosmetologist. I'm a doctor in theology. I'm a licensed security officer. I own my own company. I'm an actress, singer. I'm a signed recording artist to Xennial Records in Nashville. Like everything I do, I make sure I get credentials. You have to have credentials. I'm in a movie called Made in New York on Amazon Prime. You'll see me in some more movies. I actually worked with Tyler Perry recently, and I'm in a movie called Red, White, and Blue as an extra. It was a paid role. I was so excited. I can't wait for that to finally come out so people can see my little spot. um,
You
he's
called a little
amazing.
spot.
Tyler Perry's
You called
amazing.
you called a little spot, but that's a huge accomplishment for anybody. Working with one
Yeah,
of the
I would
biggest
have did it
talents
for
in the
free.
country,
I would
in the
have.
world.
But some of the people there was like, Miss Benita, what you doing here? Like, you shouldn't be an extra. You should be a lead. I'm like, listen, I don't like being leads because you gotta learn the words. I just want to be an extra so y'all can see me for 1 minute.
I also not to cut you. I also remember that you were in was it the New Jack City
Oh
movie.
yeah, I was supposed to be in New Jack City too, but he ended up not making it. But I am in touch with Mr. Gerald Keith, the real G Money. He's the actual person they made New Jack City about. He's doing something else right now, but he wants me to be a part of his project, and you'll see me with him very soon. You'll see me with Mr. Keith real soon, doing some things with him.
Okay, okay, Miss Actress. But congratulations on everything you have going on. Though honestly, Benita, you really held on to you held on to every position you held it down. But I still have a couple questions left. I want to know how do you manage all this stuff? How do you manage your time with all this stuff? Because I'm sure that somebody's going to watch that might be aspiring to do what you do or be in one of those
It's
roles. But how do
hard.
you manage
I
that?
can't lie. It's hard.
Is there a
It's hard to
team?
juggle. I do have. It's like it's hard to keep a good team, but right now I'm on a winning team, so I'm so hyped. But it took me a long time to get my team. It did. Like I went through so many different people doing things to me, doing wrong stuff to me. I took people out to the Grammys. They want to dirt me to people and all kinds of stuff. Like you gotta be careful who you're around. You think they're your friends, but in reality, they want to steal what you got. So you gotta be very careful on who you deal with.
Absolutely. You're always going to have somebody that tries to slide up on you, slide up close and get close to you, and then, you know, badger and beat you down because they want to take your
I
spot.
felt
They really
like a
just don't want to
Lifetime
see you go
movie.
ahead.
I did.
See, the Lifetime movie, that's the Lifetime channel, which is more on the female side. So I'm not
Yeah,
even
I'm
on
just
that
saying.
level.
That's how I felt like I was one because the stuff that had happened to me was unheard of. Like they tried to take over my company, tried to. It was just so much stuff that happened to me, and I was just like, wow. But what God has for me is for me. So they didn't win.
So what's the advice that you would give somebody that wants to, you know, try to move in that area, try to get involved in what you like something that you do? What's the advice
I
that you would
mean,
give them
all
to
I can say is be your
protect
best you.
themselves? As
Be
far as
your best
protecting
you.
themselves. Okay.
Huh?
I was saying as far as protecting themselves, what's the advice
Oh,
that you would give?
it's hard to protect yourself because you're gonna trust people. I mean, and until they show you who they are, you're not gonna know. But believe me, when somebody show you who they are, believe them. I learned it the hard way by giving people second and third chances. No, once they show you one time that they can do something really grimy to you, just know they can do it again. So don't even that shows you not to deal with them.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Um okay, so we're gonna get close to wrapping up. I mean, this was a short. This is kind of short this time because situations are what situations are. We started late, but it is what it is. We're getting accomplished. Um,
Yeah.
do you have any upcoming projects coming? Do you have any upcoming projects
Yes, I do.
that we should be on
I'm
the
gonna give
lookout
you an
for?
exclusive today. I'm gonna give you an exclusive that nobody knows about.
They're gonna
I'm
know about
about
it
to
in a bit after they watch this video.
exactly. The exclusive you're getting is I'm working with Mr. Ronnie Hudson, the person who originated the song called West Coast Pop Lock. The
This
song
is
has
back
been
in
done over many times and it been in many movies, 61 movies to be exact. He has
the
Grammys,
song.
Emmys, he has BET awards, he has everything. Any award you can think of, this man has it for his song West Coast Pop Lock. Now most people don't remember West Coast Pop Lock, but guess what they do remember? They remember the song that Tupac and redid with his beat called California.
With
And
California Love.
if y'all know that song, California, California, keep it rocking,
Go ahead and
keep
sing
it
it then.
rocking in the
Go ahead and sing it then.
city of Compton, in the city of
You really gonna put it out
LA.
there.
Okay, so that song is going to be remade with me as the singer.
Well,
So I'm so
congratulations. So,
excited.
so this is like that's going to be a major, major, major thing with you
It's
being
going
on
to
this
be
being on this
a
on this
Grammy
project on that
Award
project.
winning song.
Well, congratulations. I'm gonna give you a
And guess who
congratulations
our
in
producer,
advance.
our executive producer, is going to be Kevin Rames. If you don't know who he is, everyone, he is the man that produced every Tupac album you can think of. And he's our executive producer on our track.
So you're going back out to LA for this
Yes.
specifically.
I'm going to LA for the Grammys, but I'm also going for Mr. Ronnie so we can have our meeting and set up our studio and all that to start making this song over.
Congratulations, Benita, Miss Benita, Dr. Benita.
I know that's right. I am so
The,
excited. It's amazing. And
the
so we
songs.
have that. But everyone that's out there, if you're an artist and you want to be a part of the BET Awards weekend, hit me up because that's in June, at the end of June. It gives you time to save your money to get your package. They have packages. Um, we're going to be in an all white mansion. We were supposed to do that for the Grammys, but we ended up not doing it, which is good because it everything caught on fire out there.
Yeah,
But we're going to be in the Universal Mansion. So everybody be ready.
Universal Mansion, which is part of Universal Studios.
Yes.
Okay, is
It's
that for?
themed after the Universal Studio. The rooms are named after Bruce Lee, Morgan Freeman, Audrey Hepburn, um, uh, Marilyn Monroe. All of them got it, the rooms are immaculate. So I'm excited for that as well.
I'm guessing the Marilyn Monroe room is probably the most expensive room in the building.
And that's
But
my room. Yes.
but for
Actually,
every artist,
The Meryl Streep room is the one that's no the Hepburn.
the
Audrey
biggest.
Hepburn room was the most expensive, but the other room was next. That was the second one. But all the rooms are beautiful. Yes. So
Especially being a mansion in LA anyway. But you know, but
yeah,
congratulations on what you have going on, and
thank you.
for artists like you just said, for artists like I know that you help a lot of you help contribute with a lot of
Up and
artists,
coming.
local artists, up and coming
Mm,
artists, especially in like the I'm going to say Kent County area, Sussex County area. I'm not
hmm.
familiar with what you've done in Newcastle County, but I know about what you do with
Right.
uh, Kent County area specifically. That, um, but can you leave your like? Do you have any information like your information? How can people contact you? Your
I
contact
got you.
information? Can you
So y'all can go on my website is
you just mentioned it
www.missbenita.com.
right?
So it's www.msbenita.com. Go in there and you'll see my public phone number. and get my phone number off there and hit me up, and I'll give you all the tea on it. It's amazing. You're gonna love it. But we got a lot coming up. We're gonna have God's Got Talent again, and that's gonna probably be in August. So we're doing a lot of things, So we're out here working.
What is God's Got Talent? What does it consist of?
God's
For
Got
people that
Talent is just a showcase of talent. So it's not like a music thing per se. It's like America's Got Talent, where you can come and showcase any talent you got. You can spit fire, whatever you want to do, just long as it's a talent that you got. We had a child entrepreneur. We had a father that was an entrepreneur. That was their talent. They're entrepreneurs.
Welcome to the Life Chat Podcast.
Oh,
Welcome to the Life Chat.
Sorry. Go ahead.
oh, it's okay. And we had a ventriloquist, a deaf dancer. So the deaf lady dancer, she sign language then dance. I don't know how to explain it, but it was dope. So we have different, praise dancers, singers. We had it all. And for some reason, the singers always win, I guess, because people love singers.
Love
But
song.
I'm hoping one day somebody besides a singer will come in and do so well that the people pick that.
A mime or something. A
Yeah.
magician.
We had a child
magician or something.
author. That was dope. The
Recently?
kids weren't in the competition. Anybody under 18 was just on stage performing, because we want all the kids to feel like winners. We don't do that to kids.
Well, how would people register? How would they register for the God's Got Talent?
They would register online on my website. It's not up yet, but when it's closer to the time, you'll see the sign up. Everything's is going to be on my website.
Right. Okay. So now we're about to wrap this up, Miss Benita, Dr. Benita. But
Thank you.
today it was a great episode, other than the fact that I made the
Hold
mistake.
on, let me let them know. Follow me on all social platforms. I'm verified on all social platforms under my name, Benita, Benita, Rufus, Rufus hyphen Gassi, Gassi, Gassi. So Benita Rufus-Gassi on all platforms, LinkedIn, you name it, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Go look me up.
Thank you for your promotion, and thank you for being on the episode for tonight, Benita, Miss Benita. Honestly,
No, thank you. I appreciate you having me.
I'm glad you came on. Honestly, I keep saying we had a little setback for a second, but you showed up. You did what you had to do.
I was a grandmom first, guys. I am a grandmother and a mommy. My grandson had a game, and my son didn't tell me. I thought I had to get him from regular practice today, and they was like, "Oh, now you got to pick him up. He had a game." Oh gosh, so I had to be the grandma. Sorry.
That's just life showing up. Things happen, but what we do, we push forward, we make it happen.
Yeah,
but
we definitely do.
Thank you for being on tonight.
You're welcome. Benita. Thanks for having me.
Thank you guys for watching this episode. If not, you're going to watch the episode later on YouTube at lifechatpodcast.com. Please take the information that Ms. Benita provided with you about her contact, about how to contact her, how to get in touch with her as far as the God's Got Talent, and make sure follow, like, subscribe. Thank you. Good night.
All right, good night.
Welcome to the Life Chat Podcast, seeking the truth with Derek Powell, navigating you through. Every Wednesday night, new topics ignite. Join the journey, let's take flight. Bringing insights that change our view. Derek's voice, clear and true. Tune in each week, discover new light. Life Chat Podcast, reaching new